Hey guys, hey, it's Lex
and Tawanda,
and we are a blended dream. As you guys know, the year is about to end, so Tawanda and I have decided to show you guys what we liked from 2017, because we didn't do month by month. So we're going to do what we liked from 2017 or what we couldn't live without. So I'm going to let Babe start.
Am I doing all of mine?
Yeah.
Bam. 2017 was a great, challenging, great year. A lot of sadness, but a lot of growth. I'm going to start off with some people, because I don't like to put things before people.
Okay.
So I would like to say, first and foremost, her. Even though she causes me great pain sometimes, my wife is my go-to person. I'm having a bad day at work, I'm calling my wife. Long day at work, it don't even matter, because I get to come home to my wife. And my wife have the softest hands. No, she not rubbing your back, but she have the softest hands. And my wife is very lovable. She loves me. She knows how to love on me. And so I'm very grateful for that. So I would say I could not live without her. I would say I would hate to live without her. That's what I would say. And I would also like to say the Jacksons. They have been there. They love our family, but they really love our son, Jaden. I mean, he's like part of the family. I mean, the girls, that's like their other brother. The coach, like his other son. Even when he goes away in his duty, he will text and check in to check on him. And, you know, they've just been great to Jaden. I definitely would like to also say, she, me, and the baby makes 3. That's just, I'm just going to say Felicia and Dave. We've tried to, and I'm going to hurry this up so the video is not so long. We've tried to be friendly to people, and people have taken great advantage of us, used us, stabbed us in the back. And when Alexis first started talking about them, she was like, oh, watch their videos. I kind of was like, okay, you know, because my wife, she gets a little extra sometimes. But then after kind of watching their videos and then meeting them, that was great for me. And I really felt that, oh my goodness, I think we're gonna have some friends. And then I said, no, I think this is gonna be like our family. And so I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful, and you all have been a blessing to us, but a great blessing for us. But just giving my wife some hope with some things. And Nicole as well. Nicole is a close friend of theirs, and we met Nicole. And Nicole is good people. So I want to say to her as well. And the boys, of course, and I'm not leaving the boys out, but I am grateful for our sons. And Mike, you know who you are if you're watching. We're not going to say your last name or how we met you, not just yet. That'll come later on with time as we progress with some things. But we are the Taylor White family is very grateful for you, that you saw something in us that you felt was worthy of sharing and talking about. And so we are very grateful to you and your family. Okay, so that's enough mushy. And thank you for the Jesus, because without the Jesus, I could have been resting in my grave. But because he saw fit, I'm here. Praise God. So, some of the things. I got this. My wife got it for me. My Joyce Meyer.
I got it this year.
Oh.
That was the same year I got mine.
Okay. My Joyce Meyer. I don't know if you guys can see this. Babe, this too shiny. Okay. Well, if you all, oh, there it is. My Joyce Meyer Bible. I love Joyce Meyer. She's great. And this Bible of hers, Everyday Life, is really broken down to help you understand some things. Another book of hers that I've read is The People Pleaser. You guys need to read that by Joyce Meyer. Another thing is, well, I have another planner, but I just put it away. But it was my mommy planner, but I got a new planner. I get a planner every single year because I put everything in my planner. I have two planners, a planner for home and a planner for work, because I have 14 children at work and I have the children and my wife here. So I use both of the planners. The other planner is somewhere over there so that I don't overbook things, because I have doctor's appointments for my foster kids that I have to go to some things, and they're not the children, foster kids that live in the house with me. They're just the children on my caseload. I'm like their guardian, so I still have to make some appointments. So, lifesaver. Another thing is my sister Jazz. When we first, sorry that I went back, but it's in between the Bible stuff, so she should be okay with this. My sister Jazz, when we were talking about our YouTube channel, and I was just saying how, you know, we didn't have as many subscribers, and she really spit out some knowledge. She was like, you know what, for the people who have all subscribers, nothing wrong with that, but the Lord wants to see what you all are going to do with the subscribers that you have. She said, because you have to remember, when people are watching you, you are speaking into people's lives, and you have to be very careful about what you're putting out there. What happened? I wasn't looking. You to look at them. Oh, sorry. You have to be very careful about what you put out there. So whether it's 1, 100,000, 2.2 million, 500, you be grateful for what the Lord is giving you. You know, she wasn't all on some Bible thing neither. She was just being real and about reaching people. And she was like, and when you're speaking to people, think about what you're putting out there and what you want people to gain from what you all are saying. And that's what's more important, because she was like, you are going to have to answer for the things that you're putting out in that channel, whatever you're doing, you know. So I was very grateful that helped us to think some things over. So thanks to you, my sister Jazz. Grateful for my sister Misha, because my sister Misha is always there for us. My sister Misha is like that, a go-to person, even for my wife Alexis. We could go to Misha, you know what I mean, and to you, Big Mish. Sorry, because I had so many things. So let's get to some other things. Candles. I mean, Yankee candles. I don't know if you guys can see.
You can see it a little bit, but I don't want to go any darker.
Okay. Make it darker. Bath and Body Work. I said Yankee candle. Forgive me. Bath and Body Work candles. I probably had about 50.
She's smelling it like y'all can smell it.
Yeah, I wish you guys could smell this almond made with essential oils. It smells really good. But I love Bath and Body Work candles. I probably had about 50 of them for the year. So love this. I'm gonna speed it up. My EOS, did y'all see these lips? Gotta keep them buttered down. EOS, love these. These are good. These are good ones. My skincare, and it's loud because Lexus be trying to come for me all the time. I use my grandmother has always used Ambi, but she used to use that bar. But this facial wash by Ambi, and I use the cream. I try to use Noxzema, but the boys be like, nah, that's for young people. So I stopped using that, even though Noxzema was my go-to. Oh, yeah, shout out to my hairdresser Tanya, to you, because she know how to pull it up, whatever I call her. And shout out to this Pump It Up, this spreads, because this holds this together. My go-to smells, Pink Chevron, Bath and Body Works, 1,000 Wishes, Paris, all of that is really, I really love that too. My vitamins, I have low vitamin D, so definitely my vitamins. I don't know why Alexis did that, but
because I've been seeing people do it. I don't know why I did it either.
I don't know. These are vitamins, vitamin D, and then these multivitamins, 2 of these a day. And I also take prenatal vitamins as well. But Alexis, I know I'm gonna let you show those for yourself, babe. So I take all of those. Uno is my go-to game for my youngest son, because it's about the only thing that I could play him and kind of beat him mad and he don't get too upset and cheap. So Uno is a good game to where it's quick. Monopoly is so long, but we want to have that quality time, because it's not about the amount of time, it's the quality of it. So this right here, we could be like the best of 30 games and play for like 2-3 weeks, play a game or a hand or two each day, and I love this. Pocket bags, I got one on my computer bag, both my bags. I got one in my desk, some in the car. You always need these, because in the job that I do, you're always coming in and out of places, you're always touching things, shaking people's hand. And although this is when you can't have soap and water, there's a lot of times that I can't get the soap and water when I'm coming in and out of court. Just shaking this, yeah, you need some pocket bags. And for this, I ain't gonna say that, what I was gonna say. I've been yeah, that ain't nothing about y'all. Ain't nothing about y'all. Ain't nothing about y'all. But I haven't had a relaxer in almost 2 years. I haven't had a relaxer in almost 2 years. When y'all see this now, and all of this, y'all see when it's most time to be done and to start rolling up on the side. When it's most time and I start lifting pieces up. I don't put relaxers or chemicals in my hair anymore. I wash and blow dry my hair out before going to the hair, and I use a comb. I don't use no hot comb now. You know your grandmothers use them hot comb. You don't use that, but I'm pressed. I just use a regular blow dryer with a comb and blow dry my hair out. And I go to Tanya, to you, that's my hairdresser, y'all, and she pulls me up. But I use Cantu products.
Pressing so hard.
So, gosh, you gotta shame me all the time, y'all. Hey, you supposed to whisper.
So I'm just saying. You can take a picture in a second.
The Cantu products. I mean, Cantu used to be good for me, and I think I'm gonna have to switch out. But trust me, I'm not switching out until all of this is used. I won't probably buy any more of this, but it's what worked for me in 2016. They say with your natural hair, 2017. Sometimes they say that it changes, your hair changes, so the product changes. But even though my hair was changing, the products was not changing until I used all the product, because I think we bought everything off the shelf for natural hair. So once this is gone, I'll probably change. But this did work for me, all the natural products, and I have everything. I just wanted to show this one because when I was gathering everything, Alexa was calling me fake and stuff. She was like, you don't gotta bring all that, just bring one. So I'm gonna bring one. And I'm greedy, because every night about 11 o'clock I roll over and look at my wife and say, what?
I need a snack.
I need that's because I'm fat. I need a snack.
Or either she'll start patting her little hands like this.
Babe, now that's bedroom talk.
Why you do that? It was
because I need my boots.
Okay.
Oh, sorry guys, that was the broom we was sweeping. Babe, that's bedroom talk. You ain't supposed to tell nobody about how I pat my hand when I need a snack.
You already telling them when you roll over.
And she reaches over to her side of the bed because she is the snack queen. I love this gum, and we chew like 10 chews, spit it out in like a bottle, and we go through like 2 or 3 of these 4 of these packs probably like a day or two. Just chew and spit out, chew and spit out.
I don't like it when it get hard.
And this is my favorite gummy bears. These are the only ones I eat. And my wife makes sure I'm supplied. Thanks to you. And put them in the freezer. Wait till the kids go to sleep. About 1 o'clock. Set you free. And these are also my favorites. These were my biological mom's favorites, and I used to sneak them and get it beaten all the time because she used to say don't eat their stuff. We wait for her to fall asleep to ask for her candies and get them. Mish, you know about that. But I love these, and I also put these in the freezer, but my wife supplies me. Last but not least, is that everything off my list? Right?
Whatever else is still on the phone. I don't know if you said everything.
Yeah.
And I just sent you.
And last but not least, your girl.
Let me see your phone right quick.
Rain, sleet, or snow.
We don't have no sleet or no snow.
All the forecast had to say was, we think it's gonna rain. It's in my notes. Show my notes. We think it's gonna rain. The sun could be shining 103 degrees. And if the forecast said it's gonna rain, these are my go-to rain boots. all day. And you know these are the UGG ones, so they got that cheap fur stuff or whatever you call in there. Girl, put these things on as 102 degrees with these shiny patent leather shoes. But you're still trying to be cute. Feet sweating, I'm hot, got my whole body hot. But these, my go-to boots. Matter of fact, I'm wearing them tomorrow to church. And last but not least, I'm thankful for all the tries that we had to try to get pregnant, but my wife is going to get more into that. And I am thankful again, not for my wife because she fine. Don't be inboxing her. I see you know all. Not because she, just because she fine, but my wife has been very supportive through everything that I've wanted to do. If I told Alexis I'm quitting my job tomorrow and we gonna start something, she would say, okay, babe, I support you, you can do it. And in the back of my head, I'd be like, yeah, she crazy. Let me quit that job because we gonna be put out. But I have a supportive wife. Is our relationship perfect? Nope. But I have a supportive wife. So that was my whole 2017. I hope I have oh, and my last thing. Okay, this is my real last thing. This is a Pandora necklace. I don't know if you all can see it. It's really good. It's Pandora. Oh, y'all don't look at my dry hands. I just got the tub. I ain't lotioned down yet. And that's my stomach. My wife brought me this about 2 years ago, and I wear it for everything. I only take it off in the middle of the night when my neck get too fat and I think she's choking me. But it be the necklace, and I'll take it off. But I wear it every day. It is it's safe for me. When I have it around my neck, I usually bring it, especially if I'm nervous, like going to court, doing different things like that. When I say I'm going to court, no, I'm not going to jail. But when I'm going to court for my cases, when I'm making big decisions for these children and their families, I'm usually ringing it, or I'm touching it, or I'm this, because it gives me great comfort. My wife gave me this, and it just lets me know, because she is always encouraging me, and it lets me know that when I'm making these decisions for our family or decisions for these other families, that I can be confident in what I'm doing. So that's it. That was my 2017. And I want y'all to watch this whole video too. Don't be skipping through. Just kidding.
She showed out real bad, y'all. So for my list for 2017 of things that I liked and things that I couldn't live without. Feeding off of Babe with people. Of course, she's number one. She is number one. Babe is always there with that ear. I tell her I cannot stand this job. No matter how many times a day I say it, she listens. She says some very encouraging words. The Jacksons, of course, they love us, but they really love Jaden. They always look out for him. Another person would be, again, she said Fee and D already. They are a blessing to us. We love y'all. Y'all are more than friends. Y'all are family. Also, shout out to Nicole. Another person would be Sheila. When my baby got in the accident, Sheila was the one that was driving her around because she was nervous about driving. So shout out to Sheila. My co-workers Sandra, Takia, and Ebony, y'all know y'all have a girl laughing out all day at work, especially when we're all going through it, especially Sandra. So those are the people. Of course, my sisters, everybody else in the family. Big Mish. Yeah, so those are the people. What? Because I call Big Mish. Also, Babe said, Mike, we're not going to say your last name or how we know you, but you know what you've done for us so far, and we appreciate you for that. Going into things. Why are you laughing?
Because you was rocking like you was at the church. And I was people be saying, God is just weird, this is my life.
I can't with you. As far as things now, I have my YouTube journal where we plan out, I try to plan out all of the videos that we're doing, and also my YouTube planner. My sister got me this planner. Babe got me another planner. So this will be my YouTube one, and the other one will be for personal use. An iTunes card, guys. I haven't got hipped on the Apple Music yet, so the iTunes cards were always my go-to for all of 2017. Tried to get the subscription and messed that up, so we're gonna stick with these cards right here. I don't need your judgment. Another go-to thing because of Babe, I love the ink joy pens. That was on her list too, but I had them over here. So that is okay.
Yeah.
So that is our. We both like the ink joy pens. EOS's, I really like this one. This is the Cooling Chamomile. I like medicated lip glosses, so I don't try to be cute. Baby trying to be cute, but I can't be cute. Not with these dry ass lips.
Babe, you're beautiful. Just the way you are, dry lips and all.
Shut up. My go-to is Beautiful Day, the lotion. Unfortunately, I'm out of the spray. I also use
Babe, you just got one for Christmas.
But I didn't get it, babe.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah. I also use teas, which I'm about out of that too. And Endless Weekend. My go-to snacks are Milk Duds and Snickers that I haven't opened yet. A must-have for Babe and I, since you all know that we have started sharing our TTC journey, which will be our TTC kit and our prenatal vitamins. So that was a must for 2017. Also, you guys can't see it right now because we're filming with it, of course, but my camera is a must. Also, these little guys here are must-haves. I have ones for everything that we do, baby footage, all of that stuff. Also, could not live without this, my iPhone. Why are you looking to the side?
Just push it to you so they can see you all the way.
You can see me. Also, the devotional that I've been reading is Love Out Loud by Joyce Myers. This is actually Babe's book, but when I started having a hard time at work switching over from what I was doing to what I do now, Babe gave me this to read, so I read this. Well, it's sorted out by days, but I read at least 2 a day, so I'm ahead. Also, another journal. If you guys don't know, I'm a journal hoarder, but this happens to be my prayer book that I write in every day. Also, must have is this. It's kind of a planner type thing too. It breaks it down by the week, so I can do Monday through Sunday and write notes and ideas on the side. Also, could not do without this guy, my MacBook. This is our must-have along with the camera, or we wouldn't have you guys. Apps on my phone that I needed to have in 2017 are, well, it's not a need, but it's like a stress reliever. Facebook, Instagram are the apps that I use basically to advertise us, which you guys. Another app would be Fiverr. Excuse me. If you guys aren't familiar with Fiverr, you need to get on it. They have everything you could possibly think of that you need. Get on it. Another app would be Words with Friends. So, stress reliever for me. And I think that's it for, oh, and this thing, guys. It started out as a camera bag, and now it's just an everyday bag. So that is my list of everything that I needed or could not live without in 2017.
And together, the only thing that we had together that we wanted to bring through this year, it's all of you.
Yep. We are so very grateful for all of you that take the time out to watch our videos. You are subscribed and you just love us. We love y'all too. So we've taken you guys with us in 2017, and we plan to take you guys with us in 2018. So that's it. Anything else you want to say?
That's all.
We love you guys, and we'll see you guys in 2018.
I'll be singing, oh, oh, oh.